What's up? Welcome to another video. You're probably wondering why the hell am I at Toys R Us right now. I'll explain that in a little bit. But anyway guys, welcome back to another video. Let me close this so people don't think I'm talking to myself and I'm being crazy. I love it when people don't know how to drive. Just sit in the middle. That's right, you had plenty of room, but sure. People are probably like staring at me like, why the hell does this kid have a GoPro on his head? Probably adds to the suspicion. But anyway guys, it's just at Toys R Us because if you guys follow me over on Instagram, I found my collection of like old police cars, when I was a kid and stuff, and when I used to collect them, and I bought a couple more. If I can get them out here. There they are. Green light. I'll show you guys. Well, if you guys go on my Instagram, I'll post it again tonight, the full collection. Another one right there, Crown Vic. All right, let me pay attention here real quick. So yeah, that's just something, I collected as a kid, and when I found them, I was like, it kind of got me back into it, so I started collecting them again, so I just picked up two more. But yeah, anyway, before I start, a couple things. Ooh, look at that. Explorers are always in the shop. Quick update on the channel. This was suggested a couple times already to do just like life vlogs, like just vlogs about my life. Obviously, it won't 100% be about my Crown Vic, obviously. But, I think it'll reach out to more people and bring some more people into the channel as well. So I think I'm going to start doing that soon. So let me know what you guys think. Life vlogs, would you guys like to see that? Obviously, the Crown Vic vlogs wouldn't go away. They would always stay. But, every once in a while I do, a life vlog here and there just to see how it goes. But anyway, we also finally hit 600 followers. This guy's just staring at me. What do you want? Finally hit 600 followers on Instagram, so thank you guys so much for that. Alright guys, yeah, just let me know if you would like to see, life vlogs. Oh, there's the sheriff's department. It's funny because the sheriff's department is actually near here, and they drive all white cars. And the other day I was on the highway and I see an all white, nothing, no markings, nothing on it, an all white Explorer, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I drove right by him. It looks like we were together or something. It was just so badass. But yeah, anyway, today's video is talking about the Crown Victoria returning. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Notorious. Don't even talk about it. They already stopped production of it. They're not going to bring it back. Why are you even bringing up a video of this? Well, the truth is, the Crown Victoria can make a comeback. And there's been rumors here and there, but not really rumors from very reliable sources. And it's just rumors that kind of die out. But anyway, I want to show you guys my theory, some of the concept art that I made myself. I can't really show other people's concept art because of copyright issues and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see their versions versus mine, go over on Instagram. You guys can check it out over there. But yeah, anyway, you guys are probably thinking, oh, there's another sheriff right there. As you guys can see, all white. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, you guys are probably thinking, Notorious, they stopped production on it. They can't bring it back. It's impossible. That's absolutely 100% false. Ford is Ford. If they really wanted to bring it back, they could. Now, if you guys hear a little bit of wind, I'll try to speak a little bit louder. It's just so freaking hot. But anyway, yeah, if you guys remember the Ford Bronco was in production from 1966 to 1996. And if you guys may or may not know, the Ford Bronco was on the same platform as the F-150, at the time. So when the F-150 was due for a new platform change, new redesign in 1997, Ford had two options. Either make the Ford Bronco redesigned into the new platform on the F-150, or keep it on the old platform and redesign it that way or reconfigure it. Either way, Ford said that the sales wouldn't be good and it just wouldn't work out, so they cut production on it. But many years later, earlier in 2017, this year, Ford announced that the Ford Bronco is returning in 2020, also along with the Ford Ranger. Now, the Ford Ranger wasn't stopped at production. It wasn't cut off from production. It was just discontinued in the United States back in 2011. But again, Ford earlier this year announced that the Ford Ranger is coming back in 2020 as well. So it's not impossible that Ford, never is bringing back the Crown Vic. The Crown Vic, Mercury Grand Marquis, and the Lincoln Town Car, they're all on the Panther platform, all on the same platform. If you guys didn't know that, it's all the same platformed car. They sold 10 million units, or 10 million vehicles in the lifespan of these cars, which is pretty crazy. And I'm not sure if that number is really correct or not. I read that from a couple sources, but it might be higher, it might be a little bit lower. You guys may think it's because of sales, poor sales. Civilians weren't buying them. Sales weren't really the big part of it. I mean, sales had something to do with it, but very, very, very little to do with it. The main reason why the Crown Vic was stopped at production was because of it wasn't up to date with modern day standards. Now, as you guys know, look at the Crown Vic. Inside and out, from 2001 to 2011, the Crown Vic, almost 99% of it stood the same. A little bit things here and there, safety features added here and there, but body style wise, interior wise, everything was the same. The steering wheel changed, but that's about it. So in 2011, I guess, I don't remember the term, I think it was the cafe, is the short word for it, but it was basically standards, safety standards, or modern day standards that Ford had to go through to put their car into production. Now, I read this from a pretty reliable source, so if you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about? I'll try to find the link to it and put it down below. But yeah, that's the main reason why the Crown Vic was halted at production. That's why Ford cut it and said, you know, let's just not make it anymore, because it wasn't up to date with modern day standards, which makes sense. I mean, the Crown Vic stood the same for 11 years, basically, throughout its basically whole lifetime. I mean, when they came out with these models, the newer model from the 1997 or whatever, 1998, the older style, body style, you know, the Crown Vic stood the same. Nothing changed on it. So I could understand why, you know, they would say, hey, you guys need to modernize your car. You know, you're selling a car that, you know, isn't really up to date with modern day standards. You know, you look from this car and, you know, the 2012 Ford Taurus, for example, you know, it's a big difference. You know, the Taurus is so much more advanced, you know. Reading that the engine was outdated, the interior was outdated, just stuff that was outdated that Ford, you know, had to fix in order to make the Crown Victoria reappear in 2012, which they did not do. My theory, now this is 100% my theory, this isn't confirmed by anyone, this is notorious CVPI's theory, mine. Right, guys, so my theory is that Ford didn't have enough time to redesign the Crown Vic. Maybe, you know, 2011 came, you know, they knew that the Crown Vic had to be updated and everything, but maybe they just didn't have enough time. You know, maybe they said, hey, why are we going to take all this time to rush out a new Crown Vic when we have a perfectly good Taurus right there, a civilian Taurus, that we can modify here and there to make it into the police package? So in all honesty, that's what I think Ford has done. I think they halted production on the Crown Vic for now. Now, they said they just stopped production. They didn't discontinue, they stopped it. So that's why some people think it's never coming back. But then again, they, like I said, they stopped production on the Ford Bronco and it's coming back. So, like I said again, that's my theory. My theory is that I think that they didn't have enough time to remodel the Crown Vic. Now, some of you guys are saying, well, that should be easy. They remodel cars all the time. Yes, but you guys got to think, they had to totally redesign this car. If they were to do it in that short little time frame. I mean, 1 year to totally redesign a car, that's a lot. You know, they said that the engine was outdated, the interior, just everything was outdated. So they really had to take the Crown Vic, throw all the blueprints away from it, and just totally redesign the whole thing. New engine, new, you know, safety system, everything. That takes a long time, guys. That's not something you could do, you know, in 1 year, I imagine. You know, I'm no car designer or anything, but I mean, that seems like a lot of work, so. They saw that they had a perfectly good, you know, Ford Taurus there. They said, hey, you know, this is just my theory again. Hey, why don't we just take the Taurus, put police package on it, boom, we'll sell it for now. We'll see how it does, and while that's doing, we'll remodel the Crown Vic. We'll see what we can do with it. When I was in middle school and stuff, I always took graphic design, 3D modeling. Obviously, I don't have the 3D modeling software to, you know, show you guys a 3D model. I'd really love to do that. But this is just some images I took from the internet. I photoshopped them into what I would think the 2018, 2019, whatever you guys want to call it, Crown Victoria would look like, as well as the specs, engine size, and stuff like that. As you guys know, you know, all these car companies are trying to go green, you know, better for the environment. So the V8 engine, I don't see that coming back. Now again, guys, that's my theory of why they might have stopped the production of the Crown Vic. It could be totally something totally different. But as we're speaking, as I'm uploading this video, we don't even know. They may be working on the new Crown Victoria as we speak. Like I said again, it takes a long time to totally just like everything you know about that car, just take it and throw it away. It wasn't like when they, I forgot when the older body style was made. I think it was 1998 was the last year that older body style of the Crown Vic when they made this one. Now back then, it was just, all right, let's do a facelift on the car, you know? A couple modifications to the interior here and there. I mean, there wasn't really, you know, modern day standards back then, you know what I mean? This was modern back then, you know what I mean? So when they, you know, remade the 1998 Crown Vic into the 1999 Crown Vic, there was very, very minimal changes, you know what I mean? Obviously, the whole car got a new facelift, a new look, but other than that, everything pretty much stood the same all the way up to 2011. So, I could see why, like I said again, I could see why they stopped production on it. They had to modernize the car. Maybe they didn't have time. But I want to hear your suggestions. I want to hear your theories, guys. What you think, ultimately, why Ford stopped production on it. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys would like to see if possibly the Crown Victoria would make a comeback. What would you guys like to see as in terms of looks, engine size, you know, performance, safety features? You know, all these new cars have airbags inside, so when you crash, the airbag will deploy, so no glass or anything hits you. The Crown Vic doesn't have that. You know, it doesn't have airbags in here like the Taurus, so it was very outdated. But like I said again, guys, the Crown Victoria was such an iconic American police car. I mean, this was truly the last, as I like to say it, last true American police car. This car was amazing. It was in every single movie, every single show, game you can think of. It's just, this car is everywhere. So, and it's really good to see, you know, a lot of people hit me up on Instagram saying, you know, thank you. And I want to say a huge thank you to this. A lot of you guys hit me up on Instagram saying, you know, I never thought about buying a Crown Vic, or, you know, I was on the edge. Watching your videos made me want to buy a Crown Vic. So, honestly, guys, thank you so much. That means so much to me. You guys have absolutely no idea. Thank you so much. But, yeah, it's cool to see, you know, younger kids like myself getting freaking Instagrams. It's cool to see younger kids like myself getting into cars like this and really keeping the legacy of the Crown Vic going, because, I mean, these cars will last you a long time. So on screen right now, I'm going to show you guys my interpretation of what I think, I'm going to call it the 2018 Crown Vic would look like. You guys can leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you like it, or you guys think it looks weird. Obviously, I wanted to kind of keep the same body style. I didn't want to totally rechange it and look like, what the hell, that ain't a Crown Vic, you know what I mean? There is, I can't show the picture, I wish I could. Go over my Instagram, I'll show you guys a side-by-side picture of what a fan did of his interpretation of what the 2018 Crown Vic looked like, which he actually just took the headlights off of a Ford Explorer and put it on there, so I was like, you know what? But it looks pretty cool, but this is my interpretation. I'm going to shut up now. Well, let me know what you guys think. For this video, I hope you guys enjoyed the drawings, well, not drawings, the models that I did. Obviously you guys saw by the side of the Crown Vic, I kind of left it all the same, so I really didn't know what to do, but I'm gonna do a little bit more redesigning and stuff like that. So if you guys follow me on Instagram in the future, I'll probably do like little updates and stuff to that. You know, like I said again, I really enjoy doing it. I think it's pretty cool to do it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the photoshopped images I did. Like I said again, I try to keep it pretty much looking the same. Gave it some more meaner headlights and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.